NBA 2K26 is unlocking everything you want to ball out and be the best that you could be. I'm feeling really good about this because we have a brand new world coming to us with this game. We're talking about top tier stuff, in my opinion. This is the time, guys. You're watching some quick footage. Shout out to Koza from 2K Labs. He has his own channel in the description. And I'm also going to be showing Young Dirt and Joey 2K's footage and some builds for this video. But I wanted to kind of just introduce y'all to the dribbles. You can see it's very smooth, regardless of what height you are. You can be, under 6 foot or 6'8", and even 7-footers I seen moving different. So definitely a blessing for 2K. And I'm calling y'all out, man. Get inspired, get motivated, come out here, create your own dribble style, create your own flow to score, do your thing. All right. Now, if you're playing in tournaments like me and you're trying to get some money, sure, we're going to run the pick and roll. But if you could ISO and you're not playing for money, go for it. And by the way, there's stuff for big men and for post-up players and for defenders I'm going to be talking about. But the point here, I just want to start off with dribbling. Listen, we got the freedom. We can do all types of things this year. The momentum is back. The walkbacks, the Scottie Pippen behind the back is amazing. There's plenty of stuff like the misdirection. It's all in the game, man. There's no excuses for you not to pop off this year, have some fun doing some good things out there. All right. And on top of that, everybody runs fluidly. As you can see, the 6'8" player right here has some really good dribbles, and he's able to cancel out of some of those things and do what he has to do. So you got no excuse. If Koza's doing this literally right when he got the game at Community Day for a couple hours, he didn't play a long time, enough to make this video, but I'm telling you, it's going down. All right. So lock in for the year. I want to challenge y'all to get y'all dribble right and do the right thing as far as being the best possible players that you could. We're going to switch over to Young Dirt's clips, and y'all can, again, check him out. Check his in the description. All that info gonna be there. But basically what I want to talk about is he's using different sizes in this video, and he's showcasing exactly what Koza did. Basically, they're his own version of that. And the main thing you want to know is that you're going to be able to do all this, right? Whether you watch their tutorials, my tutorials, doesn't matter who you watch, just get good, experiment. Matter of fact, watch everybody's and then create your own style. Steal everybody's style and make something better than all of ours. All right, that's the challenge of the day for y'all. Get to work, man. It's doable. Right? This year's a popping year for us. Right? We got basketball at its very best. And this video is really all about that right now. I want you to be electric out there. I want you to be dynamic. I want you to be thrilling. It feels like that's what dribbling is doing this year. It's going to be a spectacle. All right. It's going to be a thrill and fast pace, and that's what you want in 2K, in my opinion. And I cannot wait. Now, I want to kind of touch on a couple of other things. Right now, we're going to go into Joey 2K and look at his footage. He did a bunch of go-to post shots and checked out Durant's play style as well. And the thing with these go shots, you can use them as a dribble for some of them, and then you're going to use them just to post up and do some nice work. Like you see right here, Hakeem, the best of all time. Really fun stuff. And don't worry about this Yao Ming one, all right, y'all? But the point is it's going to be a wild time for all playstyles. All right. In this video with Joey 2K, he basically confirms big man is cooking. All right. Durant looks like the GOAT, as he is and as he should be. Definitely goated. And you got to give him respect because he's always been one of the best offensive players. And he's coming out here cooking and looking good as far as his post moves, looking good with his dribbles. His shots is smooth. This is an amazing time to play NBA 2K, in my opinion. And that's where I stand. I'll stand on that. Do I think that this game's going to be the best or all that nonsense? I don't really get into what 2K was the best because it's a new year, man. Focusing on today. I'm not yesterday. So for me, I'm going to have my fun with this. I'm going to make some wild builds for y'all. Honestly, man, my channel is gonna go a little crazy. Right now, I don't got official footage, but I'm planning on doing a whole bunch of different things that I've probably never done, and basically give y'all some good times overall in my basically future. So it's not gonna just be tutorials. It's not gonna just be simple things. I'm gonna go into my career, do some stuff, my team. I'm just gonna vibe out to the game, especially the way it's feeling and looking. Like this feels right, you know, for me. So I'm super excited. Now I want to kind of take a note and talk about defense. All right. I'm going to get some videos up about defense. I don't have that right now. As you guys know, everybody focuses on offense. It's the number one thing. But there are some defensive builds and some defensive play styles that people can definitely utilize for their play style when their time comes. Okay. Not everybody's going to be making the same kind of build. And, you know, everybody has preferences on what they think is best or not best, basically. So I'm not here to knock that, but I want to take a moment to acknowledge it. Just showcase this build right here specifically. We'll get deeper into some things. This is Bauer, by the way. He basically gave us a really good defensive build. And remember, he plays in tournaments. He's a world champion as far as the tournaments, making some decent money off of it with, you might know, Joe Knows, right? So he works with him. He's one of the best lockdowns there, and he puts in work for Black Market. So for me, I recommend following his lead if you really want to try to see something popping. I, of course, like taking what they do and then changing it up. And from the looks of it and what he was saying, he's going to use his cap breakers on perimeter to max that out right away as soon as possible. And specializations and the season cap, and then also the rep reward later, he'll use that to really go crazy for defense. But overall, kind of the standard stuff on defense with blocks and interior, we've done that every year, last year, I mean. And then for offense, a really good 83 to be able to have limitless on bronze. He can max +2 it if he wanted to. Then again, like I do with my builds for lockdowns, I don't worry about finishing. People get mad at me like, when you make a lockdown and it don't got contact dunks. It's like, dude, your job is to steal, block, and then spot up in the corner and take some cuts. You don't have to be going crazy. So this is what it's like. This is what it's supposed to be for an elite player that's playing for money and playing for real. Then rebounds with a 60. You guys know I always do that to be able to get a little something on bronze. And then, like I told y'all, the physicals this year are going to be critical, more than last year, I think. So he has pretty good, a 72. I would probably want a 74. There's certain badges that are really important. But this, I don't want to go too deep into the builder, but the point of what I'm saying is it is going to be a year for defense as well, because you see all of this offense, you see all of this insanity that you probably like, oh my goodness, wow, that's going to be crazy this year. Yeah, it's going to be a fun year without a doubt. And I want to kind of showcase Victor Wembanyama a little bit and give y'all the 7'4" king here. And his play style, 7'6", 7'10". He's 1,000 feet tall, man. But he has a crazy go-to post shot that's called Elite. And this is Joey 2K that brought it to the light. And it's so elite that I'm going to definitely make a big guess for that. I'm not sure what the requirements are just yet, but I got y'all covered. Again, man, when you watch people's footages, you basically just want to learn for potential. You want to try to understand what is possible, and then you have to make your own style and play. I'm retiring from doing all the tests. I'm letting 2K Labs handle that. I'm letting everybody else that's doing this test to run it up. And as long as they give me that information directly, or if they want to, you know, put it on their website or something, we're going to rock out and we're going to cook with it, right? So just know that that's what the game plan is for me personally. I'm not going to sit here and do the test anymore, and I'm not going to go through all those deep details. I'm not retiring from coaching some people and stuff, but I do want to play in the tournaments more, and I want to stream the game more. When I'm playing, I don't stream, and you know, I gotta have this change now to enjoy myself a little more. All right, so lock in for that. But yeah, as you're seeing, Victor looks good. He's smooth, he's butter. And then you have Carmelo Anthony, king, in my opinion. He's the greatest scorer. You know, we're gonna argue in the chat, in the comments here, but one of the greatest scorers. He can post you up, he can drive, he can shoot mid ranges, 3-pointers. His game is more complete than any other player, more than Durant's. I know Durant's one of the greatest right now. You know, he's more physical than Durant. He can really post and body people. He can take it to the rack. Durant has a good game, but his weakness is the strength that Melo has. That's a whole nother conversation. But y'all, he's back with the same jumper, the original jumper of Melo and the original style of Melo. I'm feeling it. It's looking like a good year to make a Melo build, and I definitely want to make one of these. So gonna be a fun time. Again, check out all the creators: Young Dirt, Koza, and Joey 2K. Those are some of the people that are allowing me to use their footage, and that's what we use today. We're gonna keep on keeping on, giving y'all some breakdowns and details. But today is more about getting inspired, getting out there and saying, yeah, I'm gonna cook up this year. I ain't gonna go look at these videos and copy everything. I'm gonna go be the better player than any YouTuber. I'm gonna make my own version of this stuff. I'm gonna create my own build that's more creative than what they did. I'm gonna go and ball out. This is what I do. And that's what I want from y'all, man. I need some of y'all to become millionaires making content. Doesn't have to be just 2K. I want you to get sponsorships and deals, you know, work with Nike, whoever. Ball out, man. Make it great again. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you, y'all. 2K don't matter. It's really about you being the best possible creator out there. And this year is going to be a fun year for people who just want to play the game and those who are making content. So lock in for my channel for more. And I appreciate y'all. I got a deep dive into dribbles, shooting, and so much more on the channel. Go check that out. It should be popping up on screen. See y'all on the next one. Stay blessed.